Industry in South Africa has been booming over the years, and it's said to have been contributing highly to the country's economy. Now, which brings up a question of what makes a person beautiful. Is this rapid growing industry and the portrayal of beauty by the media creating an unrealistic view of what real beauty is? Well, the question we're asking on the program today is, how do we define real beauty? Now, regardless of whether it's natural or cosmetic. Now, to tell us more about their various campaigns that advocate for natural beauty help, we are joined in studio by Maletsatsi Moleli. She's a natural hair and beauty patron, and with her is Dr Reddy from the South African Association of Cosmetic Doctors. And then in our Durban studio is Sphelele Mjadu, Unilever South Africa's personal care PR manager. Welcome to all you ladies.
Thank you.
Now, Spain, Durban, let me start with you. What is your definition of beauty, or what does being beautiful mean to you?
So I'll speak from a brand perspective. Dove really believes in... Dove really believes that all women are beautiful, and that beauty should be a source of confidence and not really a source of anxiety.
All right. Now, I know that you've been working with Dove as a brand and really saying that all women are beautiful despite their various shapes and sizes. But really, how do we celebrate individual diversified beauty in a world, I think, that constantly tells us what is beautiful and what is not?
So I think it's really up to brands, and as a brand like Dove, we really strive to portray women as who they are. So we do not use models, we use real women in our campaigns. We also do not, we also portray women as they are in real life. And I think that is very important to do as a brand, because it really just doesn't distort the image of beauty. And sometimes when we showcase a very narrow view of beauty in using models, that then depicts it that all women should look that way.
All right, let me come to Dr. Reddy. I mean, the aesthetic industry has grown ever so much, and more women are using, a wide range of tools and cosmetic surgeries to enhance their beauty. How do we define beauty in those terms?
So I think a good starting point for me would be to firstly say that beauty always comes from within, as cliched as that sounds. And we as aesthetic practitioners, all we want to do is just enhance what you have. So we don't want to change you. We want to make you look like you, just more refreshed, more relaxed. And that's the whole idea that's driving the aesthetic industry. And we don't want, to make you look like a completely different person, like what happens in Hollywood. So in South Africa, we're very subtle. And the idea is just little, little tweaks here and there to just to bring out the best in you.
So what then drives people to come to, a professional like yourself?
Well, we're sitting right in front of it, isn't it? It's the media, unfortunately. We live in a society that's driven largely by the media. And when you see the beautiful Kardashians on TV and in the magazines, we all strive to have flawless skins. We all want to have those perfect bodies. And that's what drives a lot of people, especially women, to come and see me. They aspire to having that perfect type of look, but on the same token, we don't achieve for perfection. We're very realistic as doctors. When a patient comes to me, and if they bring a photo of when they were 20 years old and they're now 50, immediately I would know that's an unrealistic expectation. That being said, men are slightly different. Men tend to work much longer. The retirement age is no longer 65. They're unfortunately in a scenario where they are now working with much younger men. So in the boardroom, they need to come across as being young, virile men. And those are the type of patients, men I'm talking about specifically, who would come and see me. So they want little touch-ups as well to get rid of that angry look on their face and that hardened look.
But Dr. Reddy, when do we strike the balance between the physical, taking care of the physicality of the people that come to seek your services, and the emotional balance? Because surely one will suffer.
Well, look, like I said, you know, as a doctor, we immediately make the call if someone is doing it just to sort of fill in an emotional void, or if they are doing it just to make themselves look better. Because the reality of it is that when we look in the mirror and when we look good, we feel good. And that's the important part of it. So that's where we come in, you know. We feel that little, I feel great about myself today, I'm healthy, but I don't like this line between my eyebrows. I just want to get rid of it. Let me go and see Dr. Reddy. So that's my role, basically.
All right, Maletsatsi, let me come to you. Just looking at you, I can already tell that you're a naturalist. Yes. What role do you think hair plays in the defining of beauty, or in issues around this topic?
I think first of all, it depends on the person. So sometimes, you know, with natural hair, people already box you in some type of personality.
You're the artsy-fartsy,
yes, you
feminist,
listen to poetry and all those things.
Yes.
But like sometimes you're not really your hair. You could have natural hair and be this bubbly person, like going out, like listening to pop music and all those things. Or you could be that subtle natural hair but do listening type of person. So I don't think people can define you by your hair. You just need to express yourself.
Can our hair be used as a mechanism of defining beauty?
I don't think so, because like I said, you can't box a person by the way they look. So by defining your beauty, it has to come from within, how you feel. Because if you look good in a weave, in natural hair, that's how you feel, and that's gonna come out.
And how do you define beauty?
I define beauty as being yourself. Like you can wear makeup if you want to, not have makeup on. Just be yourself, be beautiful, shine. And
all right, I'm going to go back to Sphe just to wrap up this conversation this morning. Sphe in Durban, I mean, how do you, as you know, a PR person working with a brand such as Dove, encourage South African women and African women to continue being their best selves, in their best skin?
So I think it's how we portray the brand to everyone. So as you've said in your interview, and everybody has said today, it's really an internal exercise for women. So we really strive to help women build a positive body image, as well as a body confidence. And how we do this, we do it through our Dove Self-Esteem Project. We've already, for over 10 years now, educated over 20 million girls. And we have recommissioned ourselves with our latest Dove pledge to say we also want to educate 20 more million young girls or young people in South Africa, in the entire world by 2020. So it's about reaffirming that beauty is a source of confidence and not a source of anxiety.
I really, really like what she said. Dr. Reddy, what are your parting words?
I absolutely agree with that. Beauty, we should celebrate beauty. And for me, beauty is confidence. So if we can exude that, and as a doctor, if we can just enhance that, then why not?
All right, thank you very much. Well, we are going to continue with our discussion about beauty, whether it's natural or cosmetic, and how we as South Africans view it. Stay with us.